Yeah.
Do the overture first.
Good. Really nice. You're doing all the things right with the accents. Okay? Your staccato is very clear. Okay? There's nothing wrong with your staccato. I'm going to have you do it what I've been telling everybody else with just the wrist, just so you can see on camera the difference. Okay? So that when you have staccato, there's nothing wrong with what you're doing, but you have a couple different tools to use to do that. That, plus, what would be your descriptor for this?
Lively.
Lively. Okay? I want, Caitlin, you have such strong qualities, okay? But I think that there's some that are stronger than others, okay? I want to see, like, little girl ribbons and bows. You know? What'd you say?
So that never happened.
I know. You need to go home and conduct this music with ribbons and bows in your hair, dancing around. Do it in your room where you feel comfortable. But you gotta discover that little ribbons and bows. Okay, let's see it. I'm making it so.
It's okay. It's okay.
Let's see you just try it. Okay. So wrist. Just the wrist.
That's difficult.
Okay, I didn't see the little girl, ribbons and bows. I saw somebody with a forced smile on her face. Yeah, the forced smile was good.
Like it looked.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Oh, man. But you're going to have to, that's the thing is that, so take this kind of music, right? This excerpt. And I'm talking to everybody here. It's about magic. It's about little kids, little girl on Christmas morning, all that kind of thing. And, the music, just the notes and rhythms aspect of it, it needs the things that Caitlin was giving it originally. It needs precision. It needs, accuracy. It needs solid tempo, drive, from a musical aspect. But from a life aspect, it needs the other things too. And, honestly, Caitlin, there's stuff that I get now, and I feel like I wouldn't say I get it, but I feel comfortable doing and showing as a conductor that I didn't before I had kids, And my conducting teacher actually knew that and noticed that. He said, thank goodness you have little girls. He said, because you were such a stoic, just, whatever before. And now you're in there, playing dressing your little girls up in pink dresses and talking fairy tale princess stories and everything. He said, you get it now. You get it. So I don't know what that means. just but explore that side of things. Okay, let's do the next one. Other thoughts while we're changing? Nope. Okay. The forced smile, what I called the forced smile, it was good though. It was good. You're right.
I thought it first meant
It wasn't totally forced. It was, yeah. Okay. What are your thoughts?
I think I want a bigger contrast between the first and the second.
Okay. Bigger contrast like how? Dynamically or stylistically or character or voice?
Mostly dynamically and stylistically.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Do it again then.
the difference in the characters the second time better than the first time.
Yeah. Now, watch on the video. I think that there were times when you showed the character really well. There were times when you could have sustained it longer. And that's something that we're going to talk about. Right now, we're just talking about showing a character. I'm talking about to everybody. Now, think about this, Hannah. That's okay. Don't space it. I know. Squirrel. Right now, I'm just trying to get everybody to show a character. That's one thing. But once you show it, then we're going to work on sustaining character. It's one thing to show it like angry. And then after you've done that for a couple seconds, you get uncomfortable, and then you go on to your general conducting. It's another thing to show angry for a long time, and looking somebody in the eye, and you know they feel really uncomfortable, and you feel extremely uncomfortable doing it, but you're going to keep doing it. See, isn't it uncomfortable? It's really, really uncomfortable. But you have to sustain that character anyway. Okay? That was so uncomfortable. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm freaking out so bad. But you have to keep sustaining that character, and once you break through the uncomfortable part of it, then they will as well. Okay? Other thoughts? Ruben?
That was good. I liked the first character better than the second one. I think for the second one, what would help us at least is if we kind of felt it in one. So, and then 2 and 3 would be a little lighter. I think that would lighten it up. At least at my I felt like there was a difference. It was just a little too similar for. And you yourself said you wanted to do the contest.
Yeah, I think that brings up two interesting things. First of all, with the two characters, there was one time on the second character you showed a really loving, feminine. I don't know, what was your second character? Calm. Well, it was a definitive difference, but it lasted for about 3 minutes. You know, so watch for that on there and say, oh, that's nice. How can I sustain it? And then what Ruben was saying too is that throughout the whole thing, you remember that the emphasis is on one. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. So you don't want to weight your beats the same. Bum, ba-dum. That looks like bum, ba-dum, right? Bum, ba-dum, bum. You know, you're going to one each time. So the prep's big. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Otherwise, it would be bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Okay. Anyways. All right. Nice job, Caitlin.